Hey, welcome to Riff U. This is where I slow things down and I walk you through guitar riffs step by step so that you really get how to play them. Unlike my riff shorts where the tabs fly by on the screen, Riff U gives you a full detailed breakdown to help you lock in each riff with confidence. Today we're digging into the riff Drop Dead Legs by Van Halen. This song has always been one of my favorite Van Halen songs. There's just something about the song's groove or vibe that has always drawn me to it. Drop Dead Legs is on Van Halen's album 1984. Which was released on January 9th, 1984. It's the sixth studio album by the band that includes other hits like Jump, Panama, and Hot for Teacher. I've already talked plenty about Eddie's guitar genius in other videos, so today we're skipping the backstory and diving straight into this killer riff. So let's learn how to play it. All right, so to play this guitar riff, let's start in measure number 1. We start with an A power chord that's open 2 on strings 5 and 4. And really, we're holding it a whole A chord the whole way up to the second string with that C sharp there, because we're going to play that in a second. So we're going. So that is just an A major chord. And then we're going to slide up here and go. We're going to play open, 5th string open, 4th string 4th fret, and then the 2nd string 3rd fret. And to not hear the 3rd string, we have to mute it out. So you have to make sure that your middle finger is laying on that string on the, it's muting out the 3rd string there, the G string. And then we're going to go. I should mention that if you're wondering what are these two notes here, it's part of a D triad. So he's going A, he's going D, then he's going to slide up. This is an D triad, and then he's going to slide up to an E triad and back down. But how I finger it, you could use these fingers. That's probably how he does it as well. But me personally, I end up using my 1st and 2nd finger. I find that more comfortable. So what we're doing is going. The tab doesn't show like a slide down from 4, but I think that smooths it out a little bit. Like I want to hear that a little bit in there. I think that fills the air, the space, so you're not going. I don't think that's, as long as you have some reverb in there, it's not totally silent, I think that'll work. For the first 2 measures, we're going. Then in measure 3, we're kind of doing the same thing. We're coming in with, on the end of 4 from measure number 2. So he kind of takes the same idea and just does it twice. Want the tab for this riff, plus over 200 more? Check out my online course, Guitarmy Riff Factory. You can access it anytime from your computer, tablet, or phone. It's a fun, fast way to build your riff skills, boost your confidence, and wow your friends. And right now, you can get 50% off with coupon code RIFF50 at checkout. So in measure number 5, you're coming in with the A again, then you're going to go. Then you're going to play this 3-2-1, which is an F major chord. It's an F major triad, F, A, C, or root 3rd, 5th. And as those first 3 beats are going to go by, you're going to take your volume and roll it up. Now, I don't know if I previously mentioned it at the beginning, but I'm keeping my volume at around 2 or 3, so it's nice and quiet, so that I have room to roll in for the dramatic effect, which you can hear him doing in the recording, which sounds really cool. So that way, you play that F, and then you roll that in, and then at the end there, beat number 4, measure 6, you're going. And what you're doing there is everything's palm muted. So you're going to have to make sure your palm is laying across the strings right above the bridge there. And then we're going to come in with a D chord in measure 7. And then we're going to go. And then I slide on the 6th string from 6 to 7. As I'm doing that, then I play the 4th string open. To me, this is the trickiest part of the song. It doesn't seem like it, but I went through a couple different iterations trying to get it to sound right. I think that's the closest that I got. So we're going. Then you're going to hit the 4th string open. Then you're going to take this 3rd note here on the 5th string and bend it up a full step. You're going to bend it up, come back down, and then slide up to 5. And then you're going to play those, hit those 3s there. So you go. And then in the next measure, there's some scratches there, which is cool. What we're doing there is we're in the beat number 2 of measure 8, we're going to do those scratches. I don't do 2 like it shows, I just do 1. And then you're going to go, open to, I want to get my fingering right. So I use my first finger for 2 there. So I'm going. That's really my favorite part of the entire riff, just that. I think that sounds awesome. And then, so after you do that, you're going to hit on measure number 9 and beat number 2, you're going to hit a scratch, and then you're going to walk up. That 3x0, that is a C power chord. It's a C and a G. Just instead of playing it like that, he's playing it like this, which sounds really cool. You have to make sure that your 2nd finger is muting out the 4th string, so you just hear the C and the G. And then he plays the 5th fret on the 6th string. And then you go to an A chord right there. And then basically, you're just repeating measures 7 through 10 one more time. You play that twice, and then it goes into the verse. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play through measures 7 through 10. I'm going to play through them slowly. So we're going to go. I played from 7 to the end of it, but that is how you play that riff. I just think that's an absolutely killer riff. It has a really cool groove to it, and it was always one of my favorite. It always stood out to me. For some reason, that riff sounded different than a lot of his other riffs. I think maybe the pacing, because it's slower. It's more of a kind of a grinding, not a grinding riff, but it's not something that's that sounds more like Iron Maiden, but it's not fast paced. It has a really cool groove to it. So that is how you play the guitar riff for Drop Dead Legs by Van Halen. Thanks for watching. I hope you had a great time learning this riff. If you like this lesson, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any new videos. Got a riff you'd like to learn next? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. See you in the next one, and keep on rocking.